So first, do you think he's going to run for president?
Oh, of course. By definition, virtually everybody who's governor of California thinks he or she will someday run for president. The only exception was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's because the law forbade him from running because he was born in Austria. Also, Governor Duke Mason never seemed to want to run for president. He's the only one I can think of. Outside of that, a long line of them, from Ronald Reagan to Pete Wilson to Gavin Newsom, they all think because they are governor of California, the fifth largest economy in the world, they therefore are presidential timber by definition.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think now's the right, in his mind, do you think now's the right time? He's pretty young, so he could wait.
Well, here's how I see it, Mike, and maybe I'm an outlier here. And my batting average is a little better than most people, but not perfect. Of course he wants to run. Of course he'd love to run right now. But I'll tell you why he won't do it. The primary reason he won't do it is because of Kamala Harris. I know that people believe that Kamala Harris's poll numbers are lower than Joe Biden's, and Kamala Harris has proved herself to be incompetent, yada, blah, et cetera. However, remember, she did run for the presidency. She dropped out before the first contest, but she did run. She clearly wants to be president. The only way Kamala Harris goes quietly is if she decides, you know what, I'm incompetent, I'm vacuous, I'm an airhead. I was assigned to find the root causes of illegal immigration. I couldn't do it. I was assigned to be the point person on Ukraine. I failed there. I'm so bad, I'm out of here. She is not going to do that. I read a lot, Mike, of the black media, and they love them some Kamala Harris. Her numbers among black people is over 70%. And I'm not seeing it broken down by gender, but I assure you, among black women, it's probably closer to 75%, 80%. And the criticism that Kamala Harris has been getting because of her so-called cackle and because of the jobs that people in the black media perceive to be thankless jobs, they deem that to be both sexist and racist. Now, remember, the Democratic Party has trained black people and people of color to believe that America is systemically racist. When something happens, look for the great white man behind the curtains holding the reins. So they've taught black people that legitimate criticism of a black person, whether it's Kamala Harris or whether it's Ketanji Brown Jackson or whether it's John, Karine, John Pierre, you name it, is deemed to be sexist and racist. So the most loyal part of the Democratic base, I know I'm going long on this, the most loyal part of the Democratic base are black people. The most loyal section of that are black females. And they will be livid if they perceive Kamala Harris to have been drop-kicked, especially for a white person, a male like Gavin Newsom. They won't vote Republican, believe me. They won't do that, but they'll just sit home and virtually ensuring that whoever the nominee is on the Democratic side, he loses. And remember, in the early time of talking about Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, nearly half of the voters on the Democratic primaries are blacks. And the most loyal part of those voters are black females. And they will be beyond hysterical if it is perceived that Kamala Harris has been swept aside for a white person.
That's unbelievable. That's the white man, Gavin Newsom, riding in to save the day, usurping the right.
The great white savior.
Yeah.
Also, talk about Mayor Pete. Are you kidding me? So you're going to drop kick the former senator from California, former AG of California, former DA of San Francisco County, in order for somebody who used to be the mayor of what was that dog town he was
South Bend.
Yes, thank you, South Bend. I don't see it happening. So for all those reasons, Gavin Newsom, in my opinion, is not going to run in 2024 unless Kamala Harris says, "I'm out of here." And she
Now,
that's
That's
an unusual take, but I'm sticking with it.
No, I get it. It's just a bizarre scenario that we're in. Gosh, what about and by the way, they'd be drop kicking Kamala for a gay guy. That's another tough sell. Hey, thanks for watching that clip. I live here in California. I'm telling you, you do not want this guy anywhere near Washington, D.C. If you want to know more about Gavin Newsom, you can watch the full special on thefirsttv.com/support.